So I'm on my way back from another audition. It was pretty awesome. It was in Burbank, and I was auditioning for a role as a vampire in medieval times. So it was right up my alley because, come on, it's awesome to be a vampire. Medieval times is awesome, you know. And I guess I kind of looked like a vampire, maybe. Or a Vulcan. Or an elf. But definitely nothing human-like. So, anyway, I'll tell you what else was good about it was I was in and out of there in 5 minutes. That's really cool. That's really awesome, you know. When you can just show up and there's nobody in line and you can just do it. I had my lines memorized, which always helps. But there was one thing that was a bit disconcerting is usually when you do an audition, you're like, you walk in and there are like three or four people behind a table with some cameras on you. So I did a good job of learning my lines and practicing. That's what you're supposed to do, you know, practice, practice, practice. And plan out what you're gonna do. Say, okay, I'm gonna look at the camera this way, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do these moves. But when I came in, it was completely different. There was no camera, there was no table, there were 3 people sitting in little love seats surrounding me, one to my right, one to my left, and one in front of me. So I was like, whoa, who do I look at? What do I do? What's going on? And the woman who was reading with me was to my right. So I'm like, if I had talked to her, how is the woman behind me going to know anything? Because all she's seen is the back of my head. Anyway, so you have to adjust real quick because, of course, you don't get a second audition. They don't say, that was really good. Would you like to do it a second time? Nope, you don't get that. So you have to adjust immediately and, you know, try to shoot the shit. Try to talk to him for a minute to kind of cool your nerves and focus on some things, you know, change your focus. So what I did was I just talked to him. I asked him a question about one of the lines, you know, just to be sure of what it was. And then this way it gave me a couple minutes to kind of, you know, gauge which way I should be looking and to kind of read the room, you know. So I did my best. I would have loved to have a second chance, but you never get those. When all was said and done, they said it was very good. The lady said, yes, perfect. So I'm assuming I'm at least in the top grouping of people that auditioned. So that's that. Hope I get the role because I would love to be a vampire in medieval times. Actually, I didn't deliver it like that. I was more proper, like a vampire in medieval times, you know? Almost, I don't know, maybe almost a little Metro, because those guys kind of like to bite anything, you know? Anyway, good luck out there. Have fun. Be prepared for anything, because anything always happens, you know? Have fun.